Sunday Night Baseball StatCast edition from Globe Life Field. And look, this Tigers bullpen has the worst swing and miss rate in baseball. It's been discussed for several weeks now what the Tigers need at the deadline. Some good stuff out of the bullpen. They've got some, though, in Will Vest, who's had an exceptional year.
He has, and it's actually the culmination of a couple of good years. Last year, if you look at his four-seam fastball, it was worth 15 runs worth of value, which was tied for the 8th most valuable fastball, four-seam fastball in all of baseball. And he's been one of their best pitchers going back a couple of seasons. And it's mostly about that fastball. But keep an eye out for the slider, which has changed some shape this year. It's coming in 3 miles an hour faster. But the trade-off there is it drops 6 less inches.
And last year, batters did wait on that slider, and they crushed it. This year, the league does not have an extra base hit against it. 97 top shelf for Langford is strike one. Last year 352, 521 slug off the slider. This year 182 slug. Langford hitless in the series, doesn't see the slider yet. It's back-to-back heaters, and Vest is in the driver's seat.
I love when it's so obvious. He was like, hey, I was pretty good, but that's not working. Like, what can I do to improve my game? Clearly, he went back and he worked with the Tigers coaches, and they talked about the shape of the slider and the velocity has to change. It helps when you can throw a 98 to the top quarter.
Yeah, maybe we'll see that slider in the 9th. Will Vest of the Tigers will take the lead there. The Rangers are used to being here. 25 one-run games this season. Only the White Sox have played in more. And Texas has led in every game in the month of June. They're 9-5. They've had a lead in all 14 games. If they lead tonight, the lead would be to walk off the game. They trailed 1-0 after 2, tied in the 7th, gave up the lead in the 8th, and the Rangers would love to be on the winning end of a one-run game here to try and get a sweep of Detroit and stay within 2.5 of the 3rd wild card spot. And what a lineup we have in the 9th with Corey Seager, Marcus Semien, and Adolis Garcia. And Seager gets a first pitch changeup. We could see for a fleeting moment there the damage zone against his four-seamer was the whole strike zone. So Will Vest throws him his least used pitch.
Yeah, you could probably hear me trying not to laugh over your call there because I saw that pop up and I was like, oh my God, he's going to throw him a fastball. And obviously he didn't. And that's a great example of defensive positioning, too. I think people think the banning of the shift means you have to stand in your traditional spot. You've still got a lot of room to move, and that went right to Sweeney.
Now Marcus Semien, first pitch. Semien in the air to right. Got a four-seamer. That's 2 pitches and 2 outs for Will Vest.
Vest with the plate to catch. The Rangers actually swing a ton, which is part of this. That's one of their big issues this year is they swing more than anybody outside of Colorado, which means more than anybody who plays on Earth.
Boy, that was a hittable location. And now Garcia, no way he's going to swing here, right? You don't want to have a 3-pitch, 3-out inning. He didn't.
A little surprised.
Damage zone for Garcia, and the four-seamer's pretty much middle. That's down and in. Vest's first ball of the game and 7 pitches thrown.
So we talked a lot about Garcia's changes after the benching, and part of that was an improved chase rate, dropping from 40% before to 30% after.
That pitch chased him and jammed him. And now Garcia's in a 1-2 hole. Remember last year, Adolis Garcia, the lowest run value of any batter against any pitch in baseball on four-seamers. This month, this has been the shortest swing of any month in his career the last 3 years since we measured bat speed. Can he get to a fastball? The Vest throws it. No, he can't. Strike 3, and the Tigers snap their 6-game losing streak and take the finale in Texas. 15th strikeout of the game for Detroit pitching, which ties his season high. Will Vest strikes out 2 of the final 4. Tyler Holton gave up an inherited run on a wild pitch, but Holton and Vest go 7 up, 7 down after another magnificent start from Tarek Skubal.